Today we are going to discuss how to form negative and interrogative sentences. Okay. Interrogative sentences. General mistakes committed by students during while writing answers. Generally, students commit error. Okay. So very minutely and carefully we have to observe these sentences, how to make negative and interrogative sentences and how to write the answers. Okay, sometimes it is seen that verb is missing in the answers. Then the examiner points out the error and your marks is cut. We take the sentence at first simple present tense. Mridu comes to meet her cousins. This is simple present tense. V5 is used here. Third person singular number V5. This is simple present tense. Now we have to make this sentence into negative form. Mridu not comes with the helping verb. Here helping verb is not visible, but we well know that in every verb do or does is hidden. Verb always remains in plural form. Suppose this is V1. This is V1 and it is in plural form. So here do is hidden. Suppose we write comes, then this is singular, just opposite in nature of verb and noun. In noun what happens? If s is not there, then it is singular. Suppose that pen. Pen is singular. And if we add s in the pen, pens, then it is plural. But just opposite in nature in verb. Verb always remains in plural form. If s is not here, then plural. And in noun, if s is not included, then it is singular, just opposite. So in comes, here we see as, it is singular, and in noun, if as, then plural, just opposite in nature, noun and verb. So here does is hidden. And we well know that if we have to form negative sense, we must use helping verb. So here the verb is comes. Mark it. Comes. So what is helping verb here? Hidden, does. Mridu does not come. So if we have taken does, so here only come remains, because does form is taken out from this word comes. So here only come is remaining. Does not come to meet. Her cousins. This is the negative form. Now, how we have to make interrogative? How we form interrogative? If helping verb comes before the subject. Here, no helping verb, main verb. And we find also V5 comes. So here, what is hidden? Does. Does is hidden. Does helping verb we take out. Does Mridu. Now what remains here? Only come. Because S form is taken out. Here, S form. Does Mridu come to meet her cousins? Question mark. Okay. Now let's change this sentence into present continuous tense. Okay. What is structure of present continuous? Subject, am is are, V4, object, complement, will know. Mridu is coming to meet her cousins. Okay, this is assertive sentence. Now we have to change it into interrogative. First interrogative, then negative. In this sentence, we find here helping verb. And here, helping verb was hidden. So, we took out does. Here, no problem. So, very easily, we take out the helping verb. Is Mridu coming to meet her cousins? Question mark. So, in interrogative sentence, what comes before the subject? Helping verb. Subject, Mridu. Now, we want to put another question. Why is Mridu coming? once again interrogative. Why now is small? Why is Mridu coming? What is the purpose of Mridu to come? Now you have to write the answer. You well know that Mridu is coming to meet her cousins. We see that students generally commit mistake here. They start to write answer Mridu coming to meet her cousins. A student knows very well why Mridu coming to meet her cousins. So student takes the subject Mridu and he forgets to take the verb, helping verb. And he directly writes coming. Mridu coming to meet her cousins. Now here verb is missing. And we well know that verb is the soul of sentence. If there is no use of verb, the sentence is dead. So what is missing here is, here generally students commit mistake. Okay. Negative, no problem. Mridu is not coming. No any problem. And if you want to change into negative and interrogative both, then isn't Mridu coming to meet her cousins? And some students also may write like this: is Mridu not coming to meet her cousins? Same meaning, but the way is different. This is the contraction form. Is and not is put together. Okay, here is and not is used separately. That's why the subject is used between the helping verb and negative word. But contraction form like this. Here the students generally commit mistake. Now let's see the use of simple past tense. Take the screenshot. I am going to rub it out. Simple past tense. Number 3. Post office, employees, gave something. For an act of charity. Now we have to change it into negative sentence. Here we find the use of V2. That's why this is the simple past tense. V2 means here did form is hidden. Did form is hidden. If give, then do. If gives, then does. Gave, then did. And without the use of a helping verb, we can't make into negative. Post office employees did not. So we have taken out here did. So what remains here? Only give. Did not give something. Let it end here for an act of charity. No need to write. We have simply to understand how to form negative sentence. If we use did, then here only give form is written. Generally, what students do here? Students write post office employees did not give. This is the mistake. Did not give. Here also second form, and here also they write give. This is wrong. This is the general mistakes the students commit. We have to avoid this type of mistake. Okay. Now mark here. Notice here how to form interrogative sentence. So when we have to form interrogative sentence, what we have to do? We have to use the helping verb first, then subject. Here in this sentence, no helping verb, main verb. But helping verb is hidden here. What is the helping verb? Did. Did is hidden here. So we take out this helping verb. Did post office employees we have used did. So here only remains what? Give. Because second form the verb did is used already. Already used. So here only V1 remains. Give. Did post office employees give something for an act of charity? Okay. But generally, what students commit here mistake? They write did post office employees gave. Once again, V2 gave, and here also V2. No. This type of mistake students must avoid. Okay. Now form. Negative interrogative. First, negative interrogative. First, we have to change the sentence into interrogative. Did post office employees not give something? Now, how to write in contraction form? Didn't post office employees, not is already used here. Didn't post office employees give something for an act of charity? What is the sentence? Maybe you will write. Okay. Now we take another example. Margie went to her virtual classroom. Virtual means not real classroom, resembling the classroom. This day, what is going on? Virtual classroom is going on. You are learning online. So this is a virtual classroom. You are watching the video. What is this? Virtual classroom. Live classroom. Virtual classroom. Now we have to change it into negative. How the students commit mistakes in forming negative. Margie, helping verb is not here, but this is the second form of go. So we take out the verb did, because in V2 form did is hidden. Margie did not, it means here only remains what? Go to her virtual classroom. But what journalists do here? They commit mistake. Students write Margie did not went. This is the mistake. Here also V2 and here is also V2. This type of mistake the students must avoid. Did not go to a virtual classroom. Now interrogative. Take out the helping verb. What is the helping verb hidden here? Did. If goes, then does. If go, then do. Because we well know that verb is always in plural form. But here went, so take out did. Now subject, first verb, then subject, did Margie. Now what remains here? Go. V1 remains here. V2 we have already taken it out. Did. Did Margie go to her virtual classroom? Okay. Now make interrogative form with the help of WH question. So if we use WH question, what, where, which, who, when. So after the WH we must use first helping verb, then subject. Helping verb is already used here. So only we write here why. Did Margie. Did is used here. Did is used here. What remains here? Go. Why did Margie go to her virtual classroom? What students commit here mistake? Students write, why did Margie went? This is the mistake, general mistake. Here also did, and V2, and here also V2. So this type of mistake we must avoid. So real, if V2, then here V1. Must V1. Why did Margie go to her virtual classroom? Now the answer will. Suppose answer, you have to write the answer. How you will write the answer? This is the main purpose. How to write correct sentences, main purpose. How? Student will write. Student will leave this WH and this helping verb. Now student will start writing from the subject. Assertive sentence. In assertive sentence, what comes first? Subject. Students know very well that Margie went to her virtual classroom for learning. Students know, but how to write, they don't know, and they commit mistake. They have every idea in their mind that this is the answer, but how to write correctly, this is essential. Answer. Margie. Now, did will be omitted. And go will be went because this is a V2. So, go will be changed into second form of the verb. What is second form of the verb? Went. Margie went to her classroom, or virtual classroom for learning. Student knows the answer, but how to write? Okay, this is the main thing. Now let's take one more sentence. Past continuous tense. This was a simple past. Now past continuous tense. Toto was jumping on the branches of tree. Toto was a monkey. He was jumping on the branches of tree. Okay. Now interrogative. Here the helping verb. Helping verb is used first before the subject. Was Toto jumping on the branches of tree. Interrogative question. Question mark. Interrogative form. Now make this sentence with WH. Frame this sentence with the help of WH. Question is, where was Toto jumping? Okay. First WH, then helping verb, then subject. A student knows very well that Toto was jumping on the branches of tree. But how to write correctly? This is the problem. Answer. Toto. Generally, a student writes what? Toto. First he takes subject. Toto jumping on the branches of tree. And the student is satisfied that he knows the answer. Toto jumping on the branches of tree. Very satisfied, very happy. But he misses the helping verb. Generally, we teachers have seen this type of mistakes in the sentence while they answer their questions. Simply they write Toto jumping on the branches of tree. What is missing here? Helping verb. Toto was jumping on the branches of tree. Okay, bhaiya, dear students, now you have to frame 20 short questions, objective questions from any lesson. This is the homework. You must know how to form interrogative sentences. So you have to frame 20 objective questions with answers. That's all. Thank you.